Hey everybody, this is Tommy within the Disney State of Mind. Today we are hanging out at the Springs. We're gonna spend a few hours here in Disney Springs. We know we're gonna get some lunch here. We have no idea where yet, so we'll decide that a little bit later. We'd like to try Gideon's Cookie of the Month. We haven't been here in June yet, and you guys know me, I'm probably gonna end up over at Everglades Donuts just because I love their donuts. And so we're excited about spending the day here at Disney Springs, and we're excited about inviting you guys along with us. All right, girly, let's go. We're gonna head over to Gideon's first. They have a sea turtle cookie right now that has candied pecans in it. Denise loves pecans. She's a big butter pecan ice cream person, loves all things pecans. And so the candied pecans in it kind of seemed appealing to her. So we're gonna go over there, try to get that cookie, let her try it. I don't love pecans, but if we get it, I will try a bite of it. And that's right, it's pecans. I'm not one of the pecan folks, and so I'm sorry. South Alabama, we say pecans. So we're gonna go over there, try that cookie. We're obviously also gonna get a cookies and cream because that's what the kids absolutely love. And I haven't had one of their peanut butter cookies in literally a year. We don't get the peanut butter that often, and I like those. And since the cookie of the month isn't super appealing to me, that's probably what I'm gonna get, unless of course there's a cake that pulls me away and I decide to get it instead. But we did want to let you know that we are gonna head over there and see what their cookie of the month is like, assuming the line's not too crazy long. Once we get across the bridge, we will know, is there an attendant taking a virtual queue, or is it just a standby line? I see all the folks already. There are a lot of people here, but I don't see, I do see an attendant at the end. And so we'll see if they're just doing standby or if they are taking virtual queue right now. All right, so it is June. You see the sea turtle cookie right there at the top. Their regular flavors, the chocolate chip, pistachio, toffee, peanut butter crunch, which is the one I'm thinking about getting today. Cookies and cream that the kids love, triple chocolate, and then that banana bread chocolate chip. The morning exclusive is also an amazing one. You guys know that we like to get it a lot, the coffee cake cookie. And then the evening one, the dark coffee cake cookie with the dark chocolate. But I'm actually gonna ask today about the bites. These are gonna change weekly depending on what they have, and we have not gotten these yet. And so I'm actually gonna ask and see what they might have today. And then of course you've got your nitro cold brews and your cakes and all that good stuff here at Gideon's. Gideon's Bakery today is running a standby. They're not going virtual queue yet. It's about a 45-minute wait right now, and I just heard someone say what some of you guys have expressed to us. Someone was standing to the side and said, that's crazy, that's a bakery. You're basically standing 45 minutes to get a scone. But these are really, really amazing cookies, and I know that it sounds crazy to wait 45 minutes for a cookie, but they are really, really good cookies. And so when we come, we do like to try to get them because you really can't get them many other places. What you do need to know is there is actually another Gideon's here in the Orlando area, and you can go to it with just about no wait and go in and get pretty much whatever you want. But there is something about coming to the one here at the Springs. They do have some stuff specific to the Springs location, and so we do like to come here whenever we're at the Springs. Here's our cookie of the month, and they also have the chocolate chip banana bread, the original chocolate chip, the coffee cake, which is amazing. You guys know that we almost always get one of those. We won't this time though, probably, unless I talk myself into it. And then you've got the pistachio toffee chocolate chip. Now over here, they do have their peanut butter and jelly cake, which is pretty awesome. I really, really want to try it, and by awesome, I mean it looks incredible. I love peanut butter and jelly. And then you've got the marshmallow buttercream chocolate chip cake. You have the rainbow crunch cake, and then down here at the end, you have the cinnamon roll cake, which looks amazing. And then the chocolate everything cake, which I have had before, which is ridiculous. And so their cakes here are incredible. All right, we have cookies and cake in tow. Every time that we go into Gideon's, we end up getting more than we I was gonna say more than we wanted, but the unfortunate thing is we get exactly what we wanted, which is way too much. So we're gonna go and have us some lunch, and when we have lunch, at the end of lunch, we're gonna try a couple of these things. We did get two things that we've never gotten before. They don't have the cake of the month except on Saturdays and Wednesdays, and so we may have to swing back by at some point to give it a try. But we did get the cookie of the month, and we also got this chocolate marshmallow cream cake, which looked pretty good. Denise wanted to give it a try, and Carter wanted to give it a try. And so I'm always game to give something new a try when it comes to a good chocolate cake. And so after lunch, we'll do that. Right now, we're walking over toward the Polite Pig. We're still trying to decide if that's exactly what we're going to do. But I think so, because I really like their cheddar sausage, and so that's probably where we're gonna end up. But just want to give you guys an update on full bag of Gideons in tow, heading to get some lunch. And the Polite Pig one, you guys know that I love some good barbecue. I like a lot of barbecue in Disney. There are some obviously that I don't like. You guys can go and watch the Woody's Roundup Rodeo barbecue video if you would like. But this is some amazing quick service barbecue. Everybody likes the mac and cheese. It's pretty incredible, and I come for the cheddar smoked sausage, and so I'm very, very glad that Polite Pig won for lunch today, because it is indeed one of my absolute favorites here in Disney Springs. If you're ever out here, definitely give it a try, because it is one of my favorites here. All right, so Bree got her chicken tenders and fries. These are seasoned waffle fries that they have here that we like. Denise actually got the slider trio, which looks amazing. We have not had it yet. Carter went chicken tenders and fries. We got some of the mac and cheese with the breadcrumbs on it. Carter and Denise love this. I got the waffle fries, the little biscuit here, which is amazing. And then the cheddar pork sausage, which I love. They used to have a really spicy pork sausage here. And honestly, I used to love spicy things, and now I've gotten less and less tolerant of it. And so I was really happy when they swapped over to a cheddar sausage that I could have. And so that's what our plate looks like today. When you come here, they do have an assortment of sauces, which is kind of nice, because you can kind of get your flavor between black pepper, a sweet, this barbecue ranch, which is one of my favorites. All sorts of good stuff going on here at the Pig. So what kind of sliders did they say that those were?
One is like a slow cooked brisket. One is a fried chicken with slaw. The other one's pulled pork. They all look really good.
They do look really good.
So apparently they've been having issues with the mayo dispenser, but I went up there to get some. It literally exploded. It went everywhere, all over my shirt, all down my legs, all over. Actually, Carter was standing like over beside me, and it squirted all down him as well, and all over the floor, the counter. So anyway, so they just politely came over and told me that they would give me a shirt. So it got all over me. So I told them they didn't have to. I was fine. I got it all wiped up. I mean, it's not a big deal. But they are bringing me a shirt. So.
Like big t-shirt. All right.
Here is my big shirt.
Complimentary Polite Pig from getting squirted by a mayonnaise shirt. We will always remember this visit now to the Polite Pig. You guys know that I love pork sausage. We talk about that all the time. Every time I go barbecue, you guys that follow the channel know this is what I'm gonna get. This may be one of my favorites. It's so good. There's so much cheese in it. It's really, really cheesy. It is a great pork brat stuffed with cheese. So if you're into that kind of thing, I definitely recommend giving it a try.
That is really good. That fried chicken with the coleslaw, ooh, the pickles on the bottom. It's like a sweet barbecue glazed, I don't know, but it is really, really good. Like, really good. So this mac and cheese is probably some of the best anywhere on Disney property. The shells, it's really, really creamy. especially if you love breadcrumbs on top. They do an excellent job here with their mac and cheese. It's one of these things that we have to get every time we come. I could probably take this home and have it every single night. It's that good. Amazing. Alright, let's try this brisket.
Sounds weird for me to say that I love coming for the waffle fries, but these are seasoned waffle fries, super crunchy. These waffle fries are on the pajama pants of Chick-fil-A waffle fries every night they go to sleep. This is who Chick-fil-A aspires to be with their waffle fries. This is where he's at.
Anybody else want to try the brisket? They stuffed this thing full of brisket, so it's a really big bite, but there's a good bit of fat in this one too, and I don't like fat, so you may have to pull some of it out if you're someone who doesn't like fat. This particular piece has a lot of fat in it, so right now this is not my favorite, even though I love brisket.
I'm gonna try this brisket slider that Denise just tried. It does have jalapenos in it. You can see those in there. Kind of excited about that. But I'm also gonna go with some of their sweet barbecue on it. So I like some good sweet barbecue on my brisket. So let's see how this goes. She said not her favorite, and I'm very, very happy that it's not her favorite. The sweet barbecue sauce on it, once you dip it in there with that jalapeno, the jalapenos aren't spicy. They're de-seeded, and so you just get that nice flavor. This is amazing. I might like it even more than the cheddar brat, which is saying an awful lot. I love this slider.
So this one's the pulled pork. I'm not sure what sauce I want to use. They got the Carolina and they got the sweet. Let's try it by itself. That's really good.
Is your chicken still the favorite of the three, or did that pass it?
I think the chicken was probably still my favorite. I don't know if they used one of these barbecue sauces on it, but it was the best. I think that was still my favorite.
Yeah, it was the sweet on the chicken. I had it like right afterwards and realized it's the same one, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was really, really good. I know they have a big sandwich up there that's just like that. They just do like the slider trio, I guess, so you can almost have like a sampling of each, but maybe the next time I come I might just get the sandwich itself because it was that good.
We were gonna try some Gideons while we were in the Polite Pig, but it is not happening. We're all incredibly full. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna head over to Lego. We love going in there. This Carter's thing is every single trip that we come, he has to go see if there's anything new over there. For a while, they didn't have a lot of Star Wars stuff in there, and you guys know, if you follow the channel, that's Carter's thing, is everything Star Wars, and Lego Star Wars especially. And so we do like to go in and see if they've gotten in any new stuff. They have some occasional new things, but we just haven't seen a lot as far as Star Wars goes. So let's see what they have today.
$240. UCS sets are always so expensive because it's a scale. This one's here for Mandalorian.
So which ones did you say are new?
UCS drone battle room is new. This TIE bomber is new. The Mandalorian set is new.
They really don't have a ton of stuff, like since they reopened after COVID. Seems like there's been fewer and fewer Star Wars Lego. We're noticing that they do actually have more Star Wars stuff than they've had in the past because they have some kind of scattered around throughout the store. So they do have the land speeder over here. They've got a few more things going on, and then they have a section over beside us also that has a few going on with the big Razor Crest. And so there is more here than there has been. So maybe we're getting some new Lego sets, getting some older Lego sets back in, but it's nice to see those of us that are really interested in really only one style of Lego to be able to see more of the Star Wars stuff back in the store. This is a brand new Lego here. We have not seen Spider-Man here coming out of the window. This is pretty amazing. Little camera up there. This is really cool. This is new since last month. We have not seen this. Pretty neat. I'm sorry, this is amazing. Cambry's right down there at the bottom, and the breeze from the door is blowing in on her hair. This could not be more perfect. So Spider-Man up there, hair blowing all over the place. Leaving out of Lego, we're gonna head over to the Star Wars trading post over here. We're also gonna head over to Pin Traders, two places that we do like to go. We're still waiting. Those of you guys that watch these channels, when we are able to get them out here on Disney Springs, you know that we like to go over to Star Wars Trading Post and see if they have the droid builders back. We've been waiting for it literally since the reopening after COVID, and we can't wait for them to bring that back. Not sure that they ever will, but we just have to keep trying. All right, their pet bed game is on 10 today. Check that out.
Oh, the magnet is stuck. Like these are magnets.
They've expanded their Starbucks Been There series coffee mugs. They've got some really cool ones here. This Coruscant one, I might have to get it. I really like that Coruscant. They have the Jakku. They have several others. They also have the mini ones that you can get if you just want to collect them and don't want the full mugs. But you guys know that I have a pretty large mug display at my house, and it just keeps getting larger.
We found Knox, and he's one of the new characters from Young Jedi.
Disney finding a way to brand cute animals. Go figure. They had a lot of new stuff over in the Star Wars Trading Post. It's been a long time since I've been in there and seen that many new items, and so that was really cool to see. They do still have some of the lightsabers 30% off, so if you're looking for one, that may be a good stop. We are going over to Days of Christmas. This is kind of one of those obligatory stops that we like to make every time we come here. What'd you find?
I found Sally.
Ah,
They sold it during Christmas and Halloween. During that thing, like I was like, I want to get it, but it's too expensive.
yeah. How much are they now?
I don't know. $40.
$40. Well, I've noticed that they've been having more and more and more of the villain stuff here in the Christmas store, which is kind of weird, obviously. But they kind of started with the Nightmare Before Christmas things, and then it just became some of the Halloween stuff that you see around Halloween time through Disney. And so I almost wonder if at some point they're gonna kind of split this and make a holiday store. I have no idea, but you can find a lot of interesting villain stuff in here that you can't really find anywhere else. What'd you find? Hitchhiking Ghost?
Yes, there's a whole entire Mansion section for ornaments.
That's pretty cool. What'd you find? Hatbox Ghost? When is that supposed to be on our Haunted Mansion ride? When are they supposed to add that? Before the end of the year? I'm excited about seeing the Hatbox Ghost. What is that one?
It's the girl
Oh.
that says Hoda.
Nice. The creepiest character in all of Disney World.
Here comes the bride.
I walked over here and saw these munchlings, and I knew the first thing out of Cambry's mouth was, I want a munchling tree. And she walked over here, and that is exactly what we heard. She has her own tree in her room that's covered in Disney characters, and she's a huge Munchlings fan. And so if you have a little one that likes Munchlings, they have a ton of new ornaments that we haven't seen here yet. This conversation has actually happened more than once on this trip. Question to everyone: is this the Cheshire cat or is this the Cheshire cat? Cheshire or Cheshire? Nobody knows. Does anyone else have that picture in Disney that you have to take? This exact picture we have all the way from back when Cambry was in a stroller all the way to now, and we could compare those and see how much they've grown over the years. So much has changed, but thankfully so many things remain the same. So much fun being in there. You guys have probably figured this out about me, but I'm just a big old kid, and so my favorite time of year is Christmas. I love Christmas. We celebrate early, we celebrate often. I love it. So we're gonna head over here to Goofy's Candy Co. real quick and see what Bree might want today. This is one of those moments that you need smell-o-vision. Magic Candle Company, if you are listening, Carter just made a special request, a Goofy Candy Co. scented candle. They are not endorsing or sponsoring this video, but just by the off chance that they see it, this is the one that I want. Goofy Candy Co. scented candle. Magic Candle Company, help us out. What'd y'all find over here? Munchlings candy?
Yes.
What in the world?
Oven knit candy feel.
This is pretty neat. It's caramel apple kit 50th. That's pretty cool. So you can make your own caramel apples at home. We've never noticed that. I know they've had to have had it. We just didn't walk over here and see it. So that's pretty neat. What'd you find? Sour gummy drops?
There was one that you got one time that I really liked, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was sour.
I know what it is.
What'd you get from Goofy Candy Co., Bree?
I got gummy drops, blue raspberry.
Is that your first time getting those, the blue raspberry ones? Do you like them? You gonna let me try one?
Maybe.
Maybe? Let me see.
There's that yellow.
All right, so they look like little peaks. They look like little mountains. So, no. Well, it's weird. Is it?
They're supposed to be sour.
They're really sweet. Is it possible to like the taste, but the texture is so off-putting that you don't want another one?
Yeah. It's almost like eating a chewy marshmallow.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry taste to it.
Yeah.
With a little bit of like coconut sugar.
No, these aren't for me. Princess,
like that.
I'm glad that you like them, because those are going to be yours for sure. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had this picture. We're a little behind.
I'm taking it back.
Come on, last. 1, 2, 3. Sure, eat it.
We're going to skip pin trading today. We almost always go in there, but we're not going to make it today. We're running out of time. We actually want to get out to the water park today and spend a little bit of fun there. It's actually still oddly cool. We froze the last couple of times that we've gotten in the water this week, which has been really, really weird, but it's been super cloudy and windy, and today it's only windy and the sun's out. And so I think that it's going to be much more comfortable today. We still have a couple of stops, but we're just going to have to miss pin trading today. We're gonna hop over here and see what they have new in World of Disney. We like to come in this store usually from the other entrance, because we usually will come in here first so that we can see all of the new seasonal stuff, which right now it's all the 100th stuff, but we're gonna come in this entrance this way and we're gonna go see what they have. That's cool. That is really cool. That's new. They didn't have that last time we were here.
Yeah, it's for the Return of the Jedi.
They have a couple of more Oswald pieces for Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, but I don't see any of the new Mickey stuff or the new merchandise in general. They do have, like I said, the new Oswald stuff over here. I saw some of it last time we were here, but it definitely wasn't that much. I'm still looking for that platinum Nike again. Last time I was here, I bought a different Nike shirt than the platinum one, and I have looked for it since we've gotten on property this trip, and I have not found it. I was hoping that I'd find it over here at World of Disney, but no luck. Still gonna look for it and still try to find it, but I don't see any new ones in. Cambry has become an expert at sniffing these boxes and knowing what is in it when it comes to the mystery ones. She loves her some Munchlings. So we got some shirts in World of Disney, and we are about ready to head out. We're gonna have to call it a day. It's 2 o'clock right now. It seems like time goes by so fast while we're here shopping, hanging out, and we do want to get to the water park today and spend some time. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and so we want to go out and relax some there. And so I think that we're about to head on out of here and finish up our day at Disney Springs. Our very last stop today before we get out of here is going to be the Coca-Cola store. Cambry really likes coming in here. I don't know why, but it's just one of her things that she loves coming in. You can meet the Coca-Cola polar bear. This thing is huge. And when Cambry was little, he scared the daylights out of her. But now she actually likes him. And so if you want a picture with a very large polar bear, you can come here up on the second floor. And different times throughout the day, you can come and have a picture with the Coca-Cola polar bear.
Pop sockets would allow you to do grip like that.
Yeah.
Here is her section, the lip smacker section. So we really enjoyed hanging out in Disney Springs today, and we're excited that you guys were able to come with us. We hope that you enjoyed hanging out with us and had a good time, because we really did have a good time making this video. If you guys don't mind, make sure that you like and subscribe. It would help us a whole lot. We are so close to getting into the profit share portion of YouTube, and you guys have been so incredibly supportive. There's some of you guys that have been with us from the very, very beginning, and we really do appreciate that. And so if you see us in the park, see us around, make sure that you stop and say hey to us. We would love to get to meet you. But until then, remember to keep living in a Disney state of mind. Bye, guys. We never got hungry enough to try this while we were at Disney Springs, and so we decided to bring it back to the room. So we are gonna try us a little bit of dessert now. Remember, we got the chocolate marshmallow cake. All of this is gonna be completely out of order, but there we go. All right, so this is a marshmallow cream on top of the cake. It's got chocolate chips all in it, and so we're gonna see how this cake is, because we've never had it before.
Is it again chocolate and marshmallow?
It's a marshmallow cream, marshmallow buttercream.
Well, if I can get a bite.
It's been in the refrigerator for a little while, so. Your face isn't encouraging because you like marshmallow and I hate marshmallow and...
No, I like it.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to figure out the marshmallow part, but I really like it.
I was afraid the buttercream was going to be super marshmallowy. Is it
I
not?
like I mean, it's really thick, but I like how you have the, like the little bitty morsels like in between mixed in. That cake is really good. And you know, I'm not a huge cake fan, but this is actually really, really good. I think I like it probably the best out of any we've had yet.
Those were some really, really big words. The best one yet. You guys know that for me, it's all about the Halloween cakes. I love Frankenstein. Hopefully, I'll be able to try the Bride of Frankenstein cake soon. They don't have it all the time. And so if this is going to be one of those, that it's going to have done something. That's pretty good. Again, I'm not a huge marshmallow fan, but I do like this. It's not overwhelmingly marshmallow-y. The morsels are dark chocolate, you can tell. They've got a good little bite to them. The cake, just like all Gideon's cakes, for me, they're perfect. I love Gideon's cakes. Lots of icing between the layers and on top. So very much a good cake. Probably not the best Gideon's cake that I've had, but I do really, really like it.
All right, so the other thing that we went to Gideon's to get was the cookie of the month. So we wanted to try the sea turtle cookie. So one of the things that it has in it are these candied pecans. So I wanted to break it open so you could see how thick these cookies really are. But let's give this a try. I'm actually really excited about this one.
Yeah, full disclosure, she loves a good candied roasted pecan. She goes to Buc-ee's, anywhere like that. She's gonna go over to the station with all the nuts and get candied pecans. And so it's coming from a pecan lover.
And turtles, the turtle candy, it's actually my favorite candy. I love caramel. I love pecans with chocolate. It's really, really good. But this, yes, that is just like eating a turtle, only in a cookie form, like eating the turtle candy in a cookie form. It is really, really good.
All right, so I'm not a huge pecan fan. I will eat pecan pie around the holidays, and that's about it. And so let's see what I think about this. It's interesting. It's like my mind almost wants to like it because it is sweet pecan, like a pecan pie. But all that I really taste is pecan. There's a whole lot of pecan going on in there, like it's supposed to be. I mean, it is what it is. It literally says it in the description that it's candied pecans. For me, I don't like this cookie a ton because I don't like pecans that much. If it were like peanuts or something, I'd probably go crazy over it. But it's all right. And so it's kind of one of those things where if that fits your taste palette, you might love it. If you don't, you may still want to give it a try. It might surprise you, but for me, it's not one that I think I'll worry about getting again.